say. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are back for the Real Housewives of Potomac. I am letting you guys know that I am in a mood and a headspace with reality shows where I am tired of talking about the same shit over and over again. I'm in that space this week. It'll probably won't last long, but I am in the space where I'm tired of the themes of these reality shows because they're the same. Okay, so I'm here to review Potomac. I did not take notes. That's my way to rebel, is not taking notes. Okay, so I didn't take notes. So hopefully I can remember the episode, and hopefully you will enjoy this review. You can let me know what I missed in the comments. I'm sure I'll miss some things. I took a little bit of notes last night. Like I said, I was tweeting and watching it at the same time. And I said, these will be my notes because I'm not writing anything down because the themes, the fights, the reasons for the fights, they're all the same. Um, Mia. Mia and her husband go to have a picnic. They are dressed as if they are going to have a photo shoot. Do I believe that Mia dresses her sons alike to go to the park and her daughter, who has no clue what a parasol is trying to stick it in the dirt like she's at the beach? Gordon has on his Gordon Gartrell sweater, and they're sitting there talking about her mother. Mia just doesn't understand why her mother did what she did. Now, she talks about her mother and her father. And apparently, Mia reminds her mother of her father. And like the old trope goes, when you look like your father and your father mistreated your mother is going to have some type of with you, right? It happens all the time. It happens a lot of the times. You hear children or adult children, recall stories from their childhood when their parent told them that they reminded them of their other parent and they felt like they were mistreated because of that. So um that's what was going on with Mia. And she says, her mother tells her, "You're just like your father." And she says, "Yes, I am, because I'm nothing like you." I think both of her mom and dad, or it was just her mom. Was it both her mom and dad were both addicted to drugs? And so she's talking, and he's like, "You're going to have to figure it out." I think that's what he told her to do. But she kept, in her interview, she was like, "I just don't get it." So she just doesn't understand why her mother made the choices that she made. And a lot of people don't, and it's fair. You want, I guess her mother, I don't know what kind of relationship her mother wants with her. I don't know what they're trying to repair, but it's difficult to repair a parent child relationship when the parent doesn't believe that they did anything wrong. So it's like, what do you do? Like, what kind of conversations do you have, and how do you move forward? Robyn and Gizelle and Mia have a sit down. They meet, and Mia shares with Robyn and Gizelle. I think Gizelle thought she was like, "So you're from Annapolis," and she was trying to get the tea, and she was like, "Well, what I really want to tell you guys is that I'm out of the foster care. I came out of the foster care system." And she explains her situation, and they're looking like, "What?" And so what Robyn does, which is what people often do when they're trying to relate to another person, is to share an equally, vulnerable story. She didn't share a story about her because she doesn't have that experience, but with Juan, both of Juan's parents died from complications of AIDS, because of their drug use, right? And they both died of AIDS. And she says that her father died of AIDS, I believe. Yeah, her father died of AIDS as well, because he was a drug user as well. Yeah, that's what it was. And so she kind of connects with Robyn there. I really think it's important to do that. It's not important to trauma bond, but it's important that when somebody is sharing something vulnerable about themselves, that you don't leave them out there. Like, I had to learn that. Because I would be like, oh great. Like, people would tell me stuff about themselves and just tell me. And I would sit there and I would listen. And oftentimes, I used to have this idea, and I have talked about it in therapy, but I had this idea that most people don't really care about what you have going on. So when people would come to me and start talking to me and telling me their life story, I would just sit there and listen, right? I figure they feel comfortable, right? And so I would listen. And then, later on, people are like, Erica, I really don't know you. Yeah, because you don't ask me questions. You don't ask me questions. You talk about yourself anytime it's time to talk. So I just sit there and listen. I figure if you're interested in me, you would ask me questions about me. But then I learned in therapy that you don't have to, sometimes you could just give up the information. Sometimes you could just give up the information. That's how it works. That's how people can see that, okay, she's sharing with me too, something vulnerable. Like Maurice said in Huntsville, when you share something about my son sitting at the table, why don't you share something about your son? Right? So we can all relate to these kids growing up, right? So it's the same thing. And Robyn did that. And so she was like, okay, so she felt comfortable. And so they just basically said, we just want to, be friends with you or whatever. So they figure they like Mia. Candiace calling Chris husbander. I'm not going to be able to do it. I cannot do it. Wendy, she has on this outfit. She said it was from Zara. When she went on the bus, it's like a bodysuit with some low sweats and you can see the cutout from the on the hips of the bodysuit, and then it's like a cropped top. It was very cute. The outfit was real cute. I don't know if it was. I can't say whether it was appropriate or not. I don't know. I know she had on heels and it was raining, but she had on heels with her toes out and it was raining. I don't know if they expected it to rain. I have no idea. But it was just like, girl, like, nothing was wrong with the outfit. Nothing was wrong with Wendy wearing the outfit. It was just, I think it was poorly timed. And poorly executed with the shoes. Like, I didn't get the shoes. I didn't understand the shoes. I didn't get it. I felt like if you're wearing sweats, I mean, I guess you could, like, to me, I feel like if you're wearing sweats, were the bottoms bailed out, or were they like had the elastic at the bottom? Like, if they had the elastic at the bottom where they were on the ankle, I forgot what you call that, but that would be cute with some heels. But if they're wide at the bottom, I feel like you should wear a cute designer sneaker, right? I don't know. I was looking at Wendy like, girl, what the fuck? Like, I get it. And I'm, like I said, if I had a new body, bitch, I'm everything. I'm flaunting it. This is how I like the way that I look, so I'm going to dress like the way that the clothes that I haven't been able to wear, I'm going to wear those. Yes, do it. Like, I'm all for that. When Robyn and Gizelle, somebody asked on Twitter last night, why was Gizelle, they want to love Gizelle so much, but she's so judgmental. Why is she so judgmental? I said, she is a Virgo, honey. She is so like, why did next week they're going to tell Wendy that she's loose? Because y'all dress like motherfucking. Robyn and Gizelle do not know how to dress. Like, their personal style is like, Robyn, your next thing should be an athletic leisure thing. Like, if you get back into your working out, because you're definitely athletic leisure girl. That's what you are. Gizelle, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it, and I don't understand. And she has her personal style that it's not for me. It's her personal style. I don't get it. and it is what it is. What happened? Oh, now listen, y'all know when I'm not going by scene by scene. I'm just talking about everything because like I said, I didn't take notes. Oh, Gizelle goes and has a conversation, goes over Ashley's house, and she gets to meet Ashley's new baby, and they talk about the babies don't look they don't look nothing alike. They don't look That new little baby looks nothing like Jim Crow at all. I don't even know what to name this little baby. I'm gonna have to see his eyes open. Y'all said I named the baby Integration, but I don't remember. That's not cute. Oh, did I say that? I call that baby Integration. Jim Crow and integrate, that would have been right. Little Jim Crow, and then the next baby that comes, that's Integration. But I wouldn't call that little baby Integration. Y'all don't like when I call it little Dean with his overalls and his piece of hay hanging out his mouth. Y'all don't like it when I call him little Jim Crow. I guess it triggers some of y'all. But because I'm talking about a baby. How can you talk about somebody's baby, child? That baby don't know me, and nothing I say is going to affect that little baby. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing I say. We see the baby shits all over the place. That was so disgusting, but it was on par. It was like perfect. It's like Ashley and baby shit. It's just like I really do not like Ashley Darby. I think she is the worst. Her and her predator husband. Every time I see them on my screen, I'm like, this is white privilege. It's white privilege. And you see how Dean didn't act like he had never seen a black person before? He was looking at Gizelle like, that's a black. That's a black. I ain't never seen a black before. That's what he looked like. He was looking at Gizelle like, and then looking over at the table at them talking. They were talking about Wendy. Gizelle brings up Eddie. Gizelle. She said, even though it's not true, she said that. I'm going to give her that. But yeah, you did that last season. And Candiace got beat up because of some shit you did. Yeah. Because they didn't want to beat up the head of the sorority. They didn't want to beat her up. So they beat up Candiace for some shit you said. Some shit you wanted to do. And here you are again. And I'm glad that Wendy straightens your ass out next week. She needs to straighten you out, bitch. Why the fuck would you mention that on camera? It's for the show. It's for the show. It's for the drama. But girl, this is her second season. This is her second season. That's what you're going to talk about on camera. And it's always Ashley and fucking Gizelle. Y'all keep saying it's Ashley and Robyn. It's Robyn and Gizelle. No, it's Gizelle and Ashley. The last time they was talking about Monique and that situation, they were sitting, it was COVID, and they were sitting at the park, and they had a piece of pavement, like a walkway in between them. Ashley was sitting on one side, Gizelle was sitting on the other side, and they was there gossiping again. That's the template that I keep seeing over and over again. This is why I'm sick of these shows. Because now it's Ashley and Gizelle once again sitting across from each other with Gizelle spilling tea about someone's marriage. It's weird because I feel like, she's different from last season. That's not the Wendy we know. Well, bitch, you not the Corona guzzler, Corona light guzzler that we know from previous seasons. You're trying to rebrand yourself with a sexual predator's babies. Ashley, Stewie, Darby, aren't you? Aren't you trying to rebrand yourself? Aren't you trying to make us think that you ain't a messy bitch having babies with a predator? Let me tell you something. Every time I talk about Ashley, I'm going to mention her sexual predator husband and how their white privilege has allowed them to be on a show where her husband can go around and assault the crew multiple times and still be on the show where she is able to get a check and he's able to be on television screen. I have to see his flesh dripping from his fucking bones as he melts and disintegrates his old ass. Ashley and Michael Darby do not need to be on Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know why they're there. If Ashley and Michael were not there, they would not be missed. You can find another, another fucking mixed chick. You can find another one. You guys got them. You can find another one. They all over the place. You can get rid of Ashley and bring Katie back. That's what you need to do. I do not like Ashley Darby. I don't like it. And then next week she's going to sit there and throw Gizelle under the bus. It's funny that Ashley told Gizelle, "Oh, it would be better coming from you." I don't know, maybe because they're sorority sisters or whatever, they belong to the same sorority. I don't know why she thinks it would be better coming from Gizelle. But then next week's episode, we see your wide face ass sitting in front of Wendy telling her about Eddie. Girl, y'all a mess. On the tour bus, it was funny. Everybody came in. Karen came in. They were all doing their pole dancing. Gizelle was a mess. Karen was a mess. Mia, she's been on a pole before. I don't give a damn what y'all say. And it was hilarious when Robyn tells Mia, "Go ahead, Mia, you have more experience around the pole." She was like, we didn't have poles. And she was like, Candiace was like, you weren't on the pole. She was like, "No, girl." She was like, oh. And then somebody was saying that, little Integration did not have his mask on. Nobody had a mask on around the little baby. And somebody was saying it was probably a safer environment than anywhere else. But Gizelle just came from outside. You just came from outside during a pandemic. If it wasn't a pandemic and you just came from outside, you're going to have a mask on talking to my baby. Because we just got out of a pandemic. But we didn't just get out of a pandemic. We're actually in the middle of a pandemic. And I know y'all had to quarantine and y'all in bubbles and all that. But this is a newborn. I don't give a fuck. Wear a mask. I wish that baby would have shitted on Gizelle. That would have really been funny. What else happened after that? Did Robyn get on the pole? Oh yeah, she got on the pole and she slammed her damn pocketbook into the pole. And somebody said, "Did that hurt?" She said, It's been through worse. It's seen worse. She's so stupid. What happened after that? Did y'all see Gizelle's face when Karen got on the bus? She was like this. And knowing Real Housewives of Potomac, that was probably a scene from somewhere else. They were just like, get Gizelle looking mad. And when Karen walks in the door, show this shot of Gizelle. No matter if it was before Karen got there or during the bus ride, just make it look like Gizelle had no facial expression when Karen got on the bus. Karen thought she was funny on the pole. It was so funny because Candiace got a running start. She's so little. She had to run and jump on the pole. That shit was hilarious. Mia got her ass. She swung her legs around there. She swung them. I said, "Yes, Mia." They were so excited. Karen was real excited when Mia was swinging her ass around the pole. Who else? Wendy almost fell with them shoes on. Wendy look a mess. Stiff. Y'all have no rhythm. Like, none. I think it would be fun for them to do a pole dancing class. I think that would be really, really fun. That's what they need to do. Hopefully they do that one time because that would be really funny. Especially the girls who think they so sexy and stuff like that. And they be all stiff on the pole. Gizelle was a mess on the pole. It was a mess. They was looking at each other crazy. That was so funny. It was really funny. Candiace tells Robyn that she wants her to have a baby. Y'all not friends. Y'all not my friends. Don't see me in a situation where my effort is not being reciprocated. I'm not happy. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. My husband won't. She keeps calling him her husband. Y'all notice that she keep calling Juan my husband, but we're not getting married, and y'all keep why do y'all encourage each other to do dumb shit? What is that for? Like, what is that? Like, Candiace, why would you say, Robyn, I want you to have another baby? Do you see what the fuck she's going through, or only we see it? Because, bitch, why? Why would you tell her that? Why? Why would you tell her? I would think that you wasn't my friend if you told me some shit like that. Bitch, don't you see I'm barely dressed at this motherfucker? Don't I look depressed? Don't I look tired? Why the fuck would you fix your lips to tell me you want me to have another baby by a nigga I have to beg to marry me over 6 years? No! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Wendy started twerking. It was very awkward. I don't know what's going on with Wendy, but it's the body. It's new body, honey. It's the new body. That's what's going on with Wendy, bitch. It's the new body. It's the new body, and she's loving every minute of it. Mia, you need to demonstrate for us, since you've been around the pole more. She said, we didn't have a pole. Candace goes, oh, you didn't have a pole? Y'all stupid. Y'all are stupid. Why did they play that music when Karen got on the pole? It was like old, like an old dun dun. That shit was so hilarious. And Wendy flew off the pole. So we're gonna see. Oh, they got to the house. I don't like the way that Wendy told Candiace, I got the lesser house. Girl, that irks the shit out of me. That irks the shit out of me. What do you mean you got the lesser house? What do you mean? It's a cottage, bitch. What do you mean you got the lesser house? They get to the house. It is fucking spectacular. The house is laid the fuck out. Nice views and everything. They punked Mia out of her room. So Robyn and Mia could be together. Mia said last night on Twitter, honey, for the girls who aren't used to luxury, I'm gonna let them have whatever rooms they want. I said, come on, bitch. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Bitch, you're not used to that, living in the box you living in over there. Go ahead and get the views since you're not used to it. Go ahead, girl. She was like, you gonna let them punk you out of your you gonna let them bully you out of your room? She was like, girl, it's no problem. It's okay, whatever. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Then Gizelle sits at the table with, when they're all sitting at the table, Gizelle wants to know what the fuck the problem is. Of course, Karen doesn't want to talk about it. You know why? Because there is no problem. Karen doesn't have a problem. Bitch, I wish the fuck I would. I wish the fuck I would acknowledge some shit from 4 years ago that you never brought up until now, so you can have a motherfucking storyline. And your storyline since season 1 is that you have a problem with me not being able to keep a man. Bitch, fuck you. That's what I would have told Karen. And that's just what it is. Girl, what else is going on? We ain't got to get along. You want to owe me? She don't owe you an apology, Gizelle. Oh, because you're making up shit about my family. Girl, fuck Karen. Y'all don't, there's no reason to apologize to a bitch when in the next scene, she's going to be disrespecting you again. So why do you want an apology from her? Karen, why do you want to, you got to apologize? Fuck Karen Huger, period. But Gizelle, bitch, I wouldn't ask that bitch for shit. I wouldn't ask Karen for shit. Bitch, fuck Karen. I don't want Ray to die. I just want him to pay his bills. I'ma keep my foot on your neck, bitch, because you said something about me at the fucking reunion and trying to blow my spot up. I don't want Ray to die. And even Robyn was like, girl, like, that was 4 years ago. That's something from 4 years ago. Do you want to apologize? I wouldn't ask Karen for an apology. This cat and mouse game that Gizelle and Karen have had over the years, the frenemy shit, asking for an apology, begging for apology, talking about Gizelle can't keep a man, Ray's gonna die, Ray's dick is broke. Y'all reads are late. The shade is tired. It's the theme is I'm tired of Gizelle and Karen. It's dumb. And of course, Karen doesn't want to have I'd rather not say, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? See, I couldn't be on no reality show because I would be cussing at a bitch like that. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Like Candiace did to Robyn sitting at that table. Bitch, you want to jump in? Shut the fuck up. Just like that. Bitch, you wouldn't like me. Shut the fuck up. She don't owe you no apology. You asking for an apology to get the conversation going for television. I get it. But Karen don't owe you no apology. Because she's gonna apologize, and then the next scene she's gonna disrespect you again, and the next scene you're gonna disrespect her. So stop asking for apologies, period. 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 And even when they started, Wendy was like, here we go. Are we starting now? I guess so. I guess, bitch, Gizelle's getting the party started, honey. Gizelle is getting the party started. That's what Gizelle understands her assignment. Keep the shit going and let the people talk about you. Karen, all Karen has for Gizelle is you can't keep a man. You can't keep a man. Where's your man? Where's your man? Where's your man? And Gizelle's thing is, bitch, you got a man. His dick is broke and he doesn't love you. So, bitch, who's in a better position? Me single with no headaches or you over there with struggle dick? What's up? Bitch, I would lay Karen out every single time. You over there with struggle dick talking to me. You need to work on that. I'm over here stress-free, bitch. I ain't got nothing to worry about. You got to help Ray up the stairs. You got to pull on his dick until it gets hard. You got to act like he loves you. All that shit. I'd rather be single with no motherfucking body than doing all that work. Girl, please. I would let Karen have it every single time. Bitch, I would keep my foot on her neck. Candiace acting like she didn't stand in your shit, Candiace. I didn't invite Ashley. First of all, she just had a baby. Second of all, I don't like the bitch. That's what you should have said. I don't like her. She wasn't gonna come anyway. So Gizelle tells Candiace that she invited her and she was like, girl, it's no big deal. She's only gonna stay for one day. Anyways, it's not a big deal. What else about the episode? I think that was pretty much it. I think it was pretty much it. Karen, Ashley, Gizelle, who else? The only people that I could really tolerate is Wendy and Candiace. Mia, the jury is still out because I feel like you a liar. Like I feel like there's a lot of lies going on. And I guess we gotta wait. Hey Crow, I guess we gotta wait to the second season for you because getting dressed up to go to the park, I don't know why your kids are dressed alike. Are you guys about to take a picture? Like, what is happening here with the parasols and the picnic? It's cute or whatever, but it's not authentic. Your sons are just like, well, it was funny because he was like, you know why mommy works hard? And he was like, so we can have a big house? No, that's not it. Bitch, yes, that's it. Say it. Say it. Yes, so we can have nice things. Period. Period. So we can have nice things and you can have access to things that other kids who don't have this don't have. That's why. Nice things and access, honey, and reach. That's why we work hard. For reach, access, influence. Yes, that's why. Anyways, y'all, hopefully I got everything with the episode. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. I'm going to go. I don't know what I'm going to watch. Somebody told me to watch Unorthodox Life or something like that. It's about this lady who owns this, I guess like this company that manages all of these actors and musicians and things like that. And she has a reality show on Netflix. And somebody told me she did belong to she was an Orthodox Jew. So it's not, I think it's called Unorthodox something. Unorthodox Life or something like that. It's called, My Unorthodox Life on Netflix. I'm gonna check that out. I'm not gonna review it. Oh, and then you guys are talking about Big Booty Judy and the Brat. I watched that this weekend. I actually thought it was pretty good. It was cute. We're gonna see how that goes. I don't know if I want to review it yet. I haven't decided. Maybe I will. I don't know. Well, you guys want to review that? Are you guys watching the Brat and Judy? Bitch. Anyways, I was about to start talking about the episode, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it here. Anyways, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.